Well, good evening, everyone. This is Mike Bass back again with another forecast update for you for this October the 27th, 2024. I'm hoping everybody had a great Sunday out there. So far, everybody had a great Sunday evening. Hope everybody continues to stay safe and well, and also enjoy the weather, because it's the only weather you got. Okay, in tonight's video, we're going to be looking at the satellite imagery across the area, also the satellite loop for the precipitation, where the deep convection of precipitation will be. And also we're going to take a look at the current watch and warning advisory map, storm prediction center outlook for day 3 and 4. We got some severe weather to discuss, and also we're going to take a look at the rainfall totals as well toward the end of this video. So if you have not subscribed to my channel, make sure you subscribe. Also like the video, share the video, and let's continue to get the show on the road there, folks. Alright, you can see here is the satellite imagery with the cloud cover across the area. You can see we got a lot of clouds over the southeastern United States, also over portions of southeast Canada around the Great Lakes region. Then more cloud cover also through the Dakotas, back in the portions of California, also back up to Washington, Oregon State, portion of Montana and Idaho region as well. More in the Pacific Ocean as well. We're getting some convection trying to develop here in the Gulf of Mexico. You can see the cloud cover there. There's that system here. Had a 40% chance of development here in the tropics. That was at 2 p.m. this afternoon. The number should increase. You can see the development, but development should be here, but you can see some development already to the north as this here continues to fill into the south here. So alright, this is the cloud cover satellite imagery. Let's move on to the water vapor imagery, or the brightness of the development of the tropics. Alright, you can see here we got this cold front stretching from up here from the North Atlantic all the way back into the Caribbean Sea. You can see development already beginning to form down in the Caribbean. Like I said, it has a 40% chance of development. As of the 2 p.m. advisory, would not be surprised to see it bump up to a 50 or 60%, maybe at the 8 o'clock advisory, or maybe the 2 a.m. advisory on Monday. You can see scattered activity out here in the eastern MDR region off the coast of Africa. A lot of that has diminished, but you can still see some activity there as well. A little bit of activity in the Gulf of Mexico, and there's that system over in the central portion of the United States. The cold front plows your way, may bring some severe weather. We'll be talking about that in a few minutes there in this video. Alright, let's move on over to the current watch and warning advisory map for your location across the nation. Alright, you can see we got some fire weather watches up here in portion of Boston, down to Connecticut, a little bit in the portion of eastern Pennsylvania. In the purple there, we have some freeze warnings in effect there. The frost advisory stretching all the way from around to DC, Philadelphia, all the way down into portion of Virginia. Dense fog advisory is also in effect for you guys in Louisiana and also southeast Texas. Red flag warnings up here for areas of Nebraska and Oklahoma, portion of North Texas, and also Colorado, Wyoming, and also Nebraska and also South Dakota. Have a few areas of winter storm watches there as well in the Wyoming. Winter weather advisory stretching from up here a couple counties in northern areas of Washington State, also down to Montana, also through Utah, a portion of Colorado. We have wind advisory stretching from Montana down in the portion of Nevada, also into portions of Utah, Arizona, and Southern California. Red flag warning is also along the mountain chain of California. And also we have some high wind warnings over areas of Montana, and a few high wind watches in effect for areas of New Mexico. Alright, we got a small craft advisory, gale warning from up here near Maine, stretching down to portion of the New Hampshire region off the east coast, also down across southeast Florida, including the Florida Keys, then from Washington State to Southern California. Alright, we have some flood watches in effect for areas of Hawaii and Chain Island as well. Also, we have some winter weather advisories for portions of the South Island chain there as well. Some small craft advisory on the coastal area. Freezing spray warnings to the north, and small craft advisory around the Alaska area with some winter weather advisories to the southwest. Alright, here's a look at day 3 severe weather outlook. As you can see, we have marginal risk from Duluth, Minnesota, also down in Duluth, Michigan. Can't even get it out. Wisconsin, Minnesota, Minneapolis, down to Sioux Falls, down to Lincoln, also just near Wichita, Marginal risk, we had general thunderstorm from Marquette down to San Antonio back to Grand Junction. The probability is about 5% in the marginal risk area. But let's move on to day 4, that we have a 15% risk for severe weather for day number 4. Alright, here is day number 4. Let me click on it. Here is day number 4. Here you can see we have a 15% risk from Kansas City to Tulsa to Oklahoma, Norman, Fort Steele to Wichita to Dallas. This is 15% of slight risk. Marginal risk will outline the marginal slight risk area. So get ready. They'll be showing that on day 3 as we continue to roll forward. But here is a severe weather potential in the 15% risk area. Alright, here's the rainfall totals. You can see we got a big swath of heavy precipitation down loading up in the Gulf of Mexico, moving into Texas, stretching through Oklahoma all the way into portions of the Great Lakes, and also southeast Canada. Elsewhere, lighter amounts, a little bit of heavy precipitation off the southeast coast, also down toward the Bahamas and Cuba, and then again over here in Washington, Oregon State, California, southwestern Canada, and a little bit patches of heavy precipitation to Idaho, to Wyoming, to Colorado, to Utah, and also to North and South Dakota as well. Alrighty, well, I hope everybody enjoyed the video. Make sure you subscribe if you have not. Like the video, share the video. We'll catch you back in the next one. So have a wonderful sunny evening, folks. Take care, and also enjoy the weather, because it's the only weather you got.